Hello everyone, welcome back to Alice Madness Returns. Here's a little clockwork bomb. Let's grab it. Some walls and floors are weak and can be destroyed. Place the clockwork bomb near the weak surface. Just detonate the clockwork bomb to destroy the weak surface. Simple enough. So it goes like this. You throw the bomb. The stopwatch in the top right shows you how long it's going to take until the bomb explodes. So you can explode it early. Like so. Easy. Now, the bomb itself doesn't actually hurt you, as you can see, which is useful. It barely does any damage to the enemies either, believe it or not. But it's used really for crowd control in combat, which is it's very useful for that purpose indeed. These kind of walls can be blown open with it. You can see, you get to identify them very easily, what they look like. As you can see. Like so. Perfectly straightforward. Not the most useful weapon, but it's good to have it nonetheless. It is actually fair. It has more uses than a lot of the other weapons do. Lost and found. Over there you can see there is a burning door. You get those every so often. And they like show kind of a bit of Alice's twisted memories. Sort of just like a little bit of lore dump. How do we get this collectible here? We seem to be on the right track. Oh, it's there. Okay. No leeches in there. Got any leeches for this?
We'll all roast in our beds, Alice, for the sake of your father's unnatural devotion to printed paper. This hoard of flammables wants only a malignant spark and poof, our flesh and blood is smoke and ash.
Lovely. Very dark. That's where we just came up from, isn't it? So yeah. So that memory was kind of poignant because these burning doors, it's like the door to her family home which burned down and everyone died apart from her prior to the first game. So it's like she has to face her own memories.
Our lovely library was a fire trap. A conflagration waiting to happen.
That is one key. Each time you do one of those, you get another key. They're like the keys to her unraveling her own psyche or something. Of the Victorian wallpaper there on the wall. So cool. Oh dear. You usually wake up somewhere else. So when Alice is on 1 rose or less health, you get this hysteria button which turns her like insane for a bit. I think, yeah, there we go, like that, which looks cool as fuck, and you can like just carve your way through enemies really quickly, and then obviously they all drop the rosebuds to get you back to health again. And you see she bleeds from the eyes, which is totally cool. Hi boys. How you doing? Oh, you prick. Okay. That little switch which just opened, that is a gameplay mechanic which you will see a lot throughout the Hatter's Domain. Anything around there? Nope. It goes like this, right? God, stop giving me tutorials. You go into free aim mode with the pepper grinder. You shoot this thing. When it goes all the way around, it goes green and something happens. In this case, the platform drops. Simple as that.
Fine. Is that one? No. Is it? No. Let's go and try to wake. No. No. Bad dream. A blasted good night.
Hatter, I recall leaving you in a decrepit condition, but
What?
not in pieces.
Oh, it's you.
What's happened here? You've lost your hat, and some parts are missing.
Missing indeed, though things being what they are. I barely missed their missing. As to what's happened, you should know that better than I. It's your place after all. I know my place.
When did you ever know your place, or how to keep it? Now what's going on?
Ah, that's going on. And round and up and down into my ears and through my eyes, up my nostrils, down my gullet and winding in my guts.
Papa was exceedingly fond of trains. I don't like them much.
You won't like this one at all. Nothing like when Mock Turtle was in charge of the Looking Glass line. This railroad's a bloody shambles. The stink is ferocious, the light blinding, the noise hellacious.
Quite, Hatter. I get the idea. A bad train.
The world is upside down, Alice. Inmates run the asylum. No offense. And worst of all, I'm left tealess.
Tragic. If I do help, will you help me in return?
Cross my heart, if I had one. Find my limbs and toss them into the chute. Machines will do the rest. Be on your way now, that's a good girl. Best way out is through the croc face.
Okay, so the Hatter, of course, was a boss in a fairly late game boss in the original Alice game, and in this he's kind of on our side. Pretty much all of the bosses from the original game were kind of from Alice in Wonderland, to some degree, the twisted versions of them. In this one, not so much. They're more like they come round onto Alice's side, and she, like, there is a sort of a common enemy that they have in common. So here we will see another use of the Clockwork Bomb, which is to activate pressure plates. Fucking tutorials. So these things, they only are active as long as something is on them. This pops the lift down, as you can see. And then we can drop a bomb on the thing, and it will stay pressed as long as the bomb is active. And so we can go up and go back up to the top. Now we have a choice of 2 areas to go to next. Each of them contains one of the Hatter's sets of limbs, his arms or his legs. So we have smelling and regurgitating, assemblage for destruction, and cranking up and pressing down. I believe the first one and the third one are the ones we go to next. Oh yes, of course, this is the umbrella, which is like Alice's sort of defensive weapon. It's like a shield. So
Good fight. Work until you expire. Substantial rewards in heaven.
and this is the first of the 3-headed ruins, which can be really annoying. How do I... Okay, so it's A button. So you can see here, if you time it right, you can deflect his projectiles back at him, which exposes the faces, which are the only weak spot. So... and then he throws more than one at a time, like basically 3 becomes kind of the standard. But he guards with his large arm, he guards his head, so you have to kind of expose the faces like that before you can get any hits in. And when you see the yellow impact marks, that shows that you're actually doing damage. So there's 1 head down. Now these guys themselves aren't especially difficult, really, but they become more challenging when you get them in mobs of a variety of different types of enemies. But okay, we're doing all right there. Oh god, that's another head down. I think they probably drop gold teeth as well, like the teapots do. There we go. Large roses and 2 gold teeth, so that's what, 10 teeth or something for doing them. Each of these switches will let us access one of the 2 areas that we're going to. Smelling and regurgitating, or cranking up and pressing down. That one I find really annoying, so we're going to do the other one first. We'll do smelling and regurgitating first. They're both fairly annoying areas, actually, to be quite honest, but we'll get going. If we do one of them in this episode, then yeah, if we get one of them done in this episode, that will be fine. There isn't too much of the I mean, the Hatter's Domain is a fairly long chapter, but they're all about the same length. They're all pretty decent length. Wow, a teacup roller coaster.
A good worker is a live worker, free to live and work. A bad worker is a dead worker, and vice versa. Don't be a bad worker.
Step to
Bad
enlightenment,
workers are
brighten
slaves
the way,
and
but the steps are
dead.
steep. Take them one at a
Payday
time.
for good workers has been postponed indefinitely. Payday for bad workers is cancelled. A good worker is a live worker.
This message is coming from the... Is it the Dormouse or the March Hare? The Dormouse and the March Hare are the 2 enemies in this area, right? And this message, this like recorded message of the kind of fascist working conditions of this place, is just going to loop around and around, and it gets super annoying. So I'm going to be quite free with my... is there a switch? There it is. I'm going to be quite free and easy with this and not be too thorough and just get through this, because it is majorly annoying, especially when I'm trying to talk over it. Short of turning the voice down, but I'm not sure if it's voice or SFX that pre-recorded message counts as. Probably voice, because it's really loud.
Payday for good workers has been postponed indefinitely.
Like, it's funny the first few times, but it gets so fucking annoying, believe me. I've played this game so much, and I've heard that so much. I think we get quite a lot of eye pots here. I can see one straight ahead. See those giant eye pots as well, which is really cool. Like, just the set dressing in this game, as I've mentioned before, is so amazing. All the particle effects, the vivid colours and the art direction, just the huge pointless set pieces which really serve no purpose other than to set the scene, but they do so perfectly well. So I'm going to take the ruins out quickly as I can. Keep my eye on the eye pots, because they shoot tea. Now there's 2 of them. Quickly get the ruin out of the way. Oh, I lost a tooth. And then we can start with these bastards. Cool. Get slashed. Slash. Oh. Saver of the universe. That went well. I think we probably have enough to upgrade... No, 675. We've got enough to upgrade the pepper grinder, but I'm going to focus on the Vorpal blade for the time being. But it shouldn't be long till we can get the Vorpal blade to level 3. And I noticed there is a memory over there, behind a lava spurt. I'm going to try and twirl over to it. There we go.
With gas laid on, Alice, we'll go to Brighton on what we save on beeswax, candles, and oil.
Nice. Those memories are quite sort of abstract, but put them all together and they do kind of make some pretty deep lore, to be honest. And there's a bottle over there. Don't mind me. Right, what's next? How cool is that? The kind of tortured teapots. They look like they're in pain with the lava coming out of them. I really like all that stuff. It just looks so cool. It's pretty goth. There is a shrink hole there. What's that? Oh, it's a light bulb. Swirl over to this one. Pop in here. And there's a lever. Lovely. This is looking like a good way back up, I guess. What's over there? Anything I want? I don't think so. Shit, shit, shit. Hope it doesn't pull me too far back. Oh, it has, great. It's fairly forgiving with checkpoints, but... Oh, hang on, no, I've already done it. It looks like I've already made that progress. So it saves your progress when you, like, fall off a bottomless pit or whatever, but just puts you back at the nearest checkpoint, spawn point kind of thing. I reckon, anyway. Yeah, so it's opened this thing. And this one drops all the way into the lava. So... a little bit riskier. But not too bad. Fuck off! Ah, I just knew that guy was going to get me somehow. They're so annoying, those things.
Flip the lever to cool the metal.
Thanks for the tip, buddy. Lots of enemies. That is the valve which powers the giant snow globe. Die, die, die. Get the rose. That voice, as you can see, it's... I implore anyone who has not played this game before to play it once and not know the entire of that speech thing off by heart. Now you can just basically pepper the eye a lot, and eventually the eye will shatter, just as it is. You can see the yellow impact markers when the pepper hits the eye. Shows you that it is in fact dealing damage, just not very much. So, just to demonstrate to you guys, I will do that, I guess. There you go, you see. Unfortunately, you do kind of miss out on the collectibles a little bit doing that, so it can be a problem. But anyway, when you get to the lever which powers the giant snow globe, you can... what it does is essentially freezes over the... yeah, there you go. It freezes over all the lava, which solidifies it all and allows you to traverse the area more easily and to get to different places that you couldn't before. Oh shit. There we go. So that lava flow has now become like a place that we can sort of get to and use as a passageway through.
Remember, Alice, don't curse the darkness or the cold when you're in the library at night.
I'm just trying to get rid of the nests more than the flies. As you can see, there's one of those menacing ruins, which is still managing to hit me from here with his ranged fireballs. Okay, that's another nest down, so we can head down here. There will still be the odd fly here and there, I reckon, but the main thing is to take out this fucker, because he can be pretty annoying. Throw it. There you go. That's one face down. Throw something. Nope, he likes to charge. Which is good, because the Vorpal Blade is far more effective a weapon than the Pepper Grinder. Not least because I have already upgraded the Vorpal Blade. Okay, he's down. What's left? I mean, I could go that way. I believe that down here there is a snout. Yeah. Oh, and a ruin. Hey, buddy. Cool. Pepper this fella. What did that do? Well, the snouts actually are like a collectible. It does record how many of each of them you have peppered in each stage, so it's an achievement just to actually get one, not to get whatever it unlocks as well. And these air vents, obviously they used to be like spewing lava, now they spew cold air, which is good for getting back up, so we can move on. Cool. I like the blue light. Pop over here, and this should be the next area now, I think. Good times. Oh yeah, I remember this. So in this one you have to keep peppering the switches, which changes the locations of the air vents so you can climb higher and higher.
Steady now. Gather your nerve. Jump to the first vent, then the next, and ride the currents up.
So as you see, you go onto the first level, and then you can go oh, well, there's a little wall here to break, so that's something. Boom. A little collectible in here. But you go up as high as you can on the vents, and then you look for the next switch, and the switch then sort of like changes the level of the air vent things. Hey, we can see the teapots. Alright, boys. Then the level of the air vents changes so that you can use them again to get even higher and higher, and it's just like, yeah, one of those. Weirdly, well, it reminds me of Tick-Tock Clock from Mario 64, actually, is what it reminds me of the most, but weirdly, it also slightly reminds me of that bit in Half-Life, the original Half-Life, where there's the two giant tentacle things coming out of the pit, and you have to, like, connect all the rocket fuel stuff together to, like, burn the tentacles so you can go down the pit. I remember me and my brother playing that game when it first came out in like '98 or whenever it was, and we were like perpetually stuck on that bit for so long because it was really like a massive difficulty spike. But it was, oh man, that game is so great. The original Half-Life, like so just perfect and brilliant. I love it. Where do we go now? Further up, I guess. Oh yeah, we can go to this platform. Oh, it was just here, right, I see. Around these, like, steam pipe things. Up this one. And is that it? Yeah, there's just a clockwork bomb switch for this. Go. And hey, we're outside again.
Monsieur Cat has 9 lives, Alice. I hope you have as many.
I got infinite lives, my furry friend. Nicely. Anything hidden here? Not really. Oh, there's a bottle over there. Might as well get that if I can. Hey, Madcaps. Hi, buddy. The spoony ones, like, don't really give you much warning when they're going to jump at you. Fucking dick. Gonna get these. Oh, at least there's a shrinking violet. Missed him for the attack. Hey, I got him anyway. It's fine. It's fine. It's all fine. Come on, Em. Sweet as. We'll just refill. I think we have enough teeth to get the knife up again now. 730. Yeah, so we'll get the Vorpal Blade 3. Lovely. And now, as you can see, the combos are quicker. There is different particle effects on the knife as well. Pretty cool. Like it. That violet might have implied there was something hidden round here. But there is just this bottle thing. I guess we can get that. Cool. Nice. Fucking slugs. Okay. We are good to continue onwards, I believe. I'll try and land on this shroom here. Boing. Nice, good times. Death and Dormouse are this way.
Your presence here is unwelcome. We have a mission to complete, and you are an intolerable annoyance. Some like it hot, but no one likes it this hot.
You creepy little fucker. So, this is the Dormouse and like the March Hare are, I guess you could say they're kind of like bosses. You don't actually have to fight them. You just have this kind of challenge room which they've put together. Oh god. Oh, you're over there. God, dick. I think you just have to get around this side first of all. Oh, damn it! Hit by a T thing. Right, let's see if I can take this guy out first of all. Maybe I actually should have got the pepper grinder upgrade, but that's fine. Fine like this. Can I get up to him from that one? That's what I want to know. Ow. Man, that really hurt. If I can, like... No, can't do that. Shit. Alright. Probably the best option is going to be to maybe snipe him. It's going to take a little while, but hey, if we keep doing it at this rate, he keeps being stunned, so that's fine. And he doesn't seem that keen to shoot his T-bombs from this distance, so that's fine with me. Gotta be nearly dead by now. There we go. Now we should... there's another one over that side, but at least now we should be able to traverse this first bit more easily. And if we can get up, maybe from the next one, I'll try sniping the next guy. You can probably hit me from here, but I'll try and get all the way over. Yeah, now he's aggroed, but doesn't seem to be too much of a problem. Shit. Shoot this thing. Whatever it does, shoot it. Ah, it adds blocks. Blocks with deadly lava on them, and I am nearly dead. Could do some more health. Ah, what's in here? Hopefully some health. Yay. Lovely. Nearly completely refilled my health. Excellent news. So there you go. One single straight combo can kill the basic ruins now. Which shows you like quite how markedly improved the Vorpal Blade has become with 2 levels. There we go, freeze that first bit.
I've got the arms you need. Well, strictly speaking, the Hatter needs them. Well, it really doesn't matter. I'm going to crush you.
You're gonna crush me, are you, mate? We'll see. Back down here. Oh god. Of course, as soon as it cools off, you get the nests. And... oh, okay, one single strike kills them now, so... don't need to worry too much about these bolt flies anymore. That teapot guy is still active. Hey, there's another thing over there. Is that going to start that vent up so I can get higher up? Yes, it is. Terrific. And it's created some violets here. Ah. What we got here? A gold tooth and a bottle. Do I need any health? Yes. So I'll leave one violet there in case I dramatically lose some health over here, because there's probably going to be another menacing ruin, knowing my luck.
Take that then. The path less travelled is now impossible to negotiate. You can't reach me. No, not at all.
No, not at all. Not at all. There you go. So it was just to do with the shrinking violets. Any more? Yep, there are some lava tubes. But nothing too bad. I really do like this hopscotch, like the invisible hopscotch mechanic. I really like it. It's cool. That, I think, is the Hatter's arms, is it? Yeah, the Hatter's arms are being used for that thing. Oh, bit of stuttering there. Could still do with a bit more optimization of the configuration files. It's far better than it was, though. Huh. We have unveiled... Oh, yes, I remember this bit. So we'll just go and get these containers here before I move on, because this is pretty much it now. And shooting this switch over here gets a load of platforms to start running over this like lava waterfall thing here, and then you have to ride them over the other side. So it goes like this, basically. Nothing too hard, as long as you're quick with it. Teeth are very important once again now. Never have enough. Never have nearly enough. Okay.
A temporary setback, a minor hindrance, a trivial impediment. I'll just move along. I'll deal with you later, Alice. You'll never stop our grand plan.
Ooh, hello. That looks very creepy. So yeah, that's basically how the quote-unquote bosses work in this section. They aren't really bosses, like I say, they're more just challenge rooms. But there, I mean, there's like a final boss to the game, but most of the time it's more just focused on platforming, which is fine with me. It was a very low-budget game, which is why there are certain game inconsistencies. But the inconsistencies are more with the graphics and presentation than with the gameplay. The gameplay, while it could have been more than it is quite consistent, so that's fine. Down the rubbish chute. And as you could, I don't know if you noticed there, but the hatch on the rubbish chute was emblazoned with a Death Star motif, which is quite a nice sort of
Mobility
Easter
will
egg.
make a nice change. Expect no thanks until I'm completely reconstructed. No resting on laurels, chiffoniers, chaise lounges, mean folding chairs, stools.
Nice. Alrighty, I will end this episode here, and in the next one we will go to the other side of the Hatter's domain and see what we can do about his legs. Because here we have the arms, as you can see. Where's his head? It's up there. So we need the arms and the legs, and then he can be reconstructed, and then he will help us out. So next time we will do the other side, which is a little bit annoying, but not too bad. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Alice. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please drop me a like. I'll be your friend if you do. And I will see you next time for more Madness Returns. Take care and goodbye.